Hey guys, Buzz back again with a video. This video is like a response to a question I was asked. How would you become a commission painter? So for me, how I became a commission painter, um, and I use that term loosely really because I don't really class myself as one. Even though I do commissions, I wouldn't say that's what I am. Um, but basically, I just put on like a Facebook group somewhere. Um, does anyone want models painting for a reasonable price? And I'll come back onto that little bit in a minute. Reasonable price. Um, and that's how I kind of got into it. You know, if you want to do something, just go and ask someone if they want it doing. Simple as that. There's no point beating around the bush. I've had a few people, hey, you can't do that. Who can't? If you don't ask, you don't get. That's what I say. So let's come on to like pricing and stuff like that. Well, for me, I think what I do, like cost wise, is relatively cheap compared to like other people who do it. I have a certain style of painting. The next person will have a different style of painting, and so on and so on. So people come to me for what I do. I don't go out looking for, people and saying, "Oh, do you want me to paint?" They come to me because obviously they like my style of painting, and I've just realised I'm probably rich of myself here. It doesn't look too good, but yeah. So they obviously like what they're doing, and that's where pricing comes into effect. Now I say I'm quite cheap, not me personally, but the service that I have, that what I do. And to be fair, I am. There's a lad at my local games workshop, a lad called Tommy works there, and he is extremely cheap, and he is an amazing painter, absolutely amazing. And I've had a conversation with him loads of times. Not to say like it annoys me, but I've said to him, "Why are you charging so little for what you do?" And he says it's, he paints for his mates and stuff like that, so he feels horrible for asking for more. So I've had this conversation with him, and I said, "Well, at the end of the day, you've got to think about your costs. Yeah, it might be alright, yeah, it's your mate and you don't want to upset him. Bollocks to that. You've got to think about if you had a job, which obviously he does, he works at Games Workshop, what would you be willing to get out of bed for?" Now, he'd paid like five men, like for argument's sake, five tactical, like I don't know, scout squad or whatever, and he'd charge like 15 quid. For me, that is extremely, extremely cheap. Now, don't get me wrong, we all like a good deal and whatever, but the amount of effort that goes into what he does, and for what I do as well, no. 15 quid, so that's like 2 hours work, and if you think about it, like, what would you get out of bed for? It's minimum wage. Now, it'd take him a hell of a lot longer than 2 hours to paint them five men, so why would you charge 15 quid? For me, you wouldn't. Um, if you did it all day, if you did an 8 hour shift, say, what would you get? 45, 50 quid, something like that, if you worked. So why wouldn't you charge that if you were painting them and it took you 8 hours? Why wouldn't you? You've got to factor in all these things. Like, if I didn't have a certain paint to paint a model for the customer, so for argument's sake, a lad's come to me and he's going to paint these ultramarines for me, Barry. Fine, fair enough. Well, I don't have like McCrag blue or whatever. Right, I'm going to have to go down Games Workshop. I've got to factor in buying the paint, whether it's he wants me to do a full squad, so I might as well get the McCrag Blue Spray, which is X amount of money. Or, you know, if I wanted one model doing, alright, then I'll just get a pot of paint. That's £2.50 odd. I've still got to factor in them two prices. I've still got to factor in, if I didn't, you know, the wife takes the car sometimes, I don't have a car, I'll have to get the bus. I've got to factor in that. Or if I do take the car, I've got to factor in petrol. I've got to factor in taking time out of my day to go down there to get it. That's just preparing to do the model. If you sat down painting, that's what you're doing. You're like sitting down painting. You know, the real world's going on behind you. They're saying, oh, do you want to come out for, you know, we'll go and get something to eat. I can't, I've got a deadline to do. So you've got to factor in family time as well. And to me, sounds a bit cringy and a bit, you know, cliche or cheesy or whatever. Family time's like priceless. So, you know what I mean? All these things you've got to factor in. So, especially if you're doing a massive army, which I've got one at the moment. I'm doing Tyranids. You know, you've seen the models, what I'm doing. There'll be another video up after this actually about a model that I'm doing, a Hive Tyrant magnetised. So that's taking time out, you know, to do that. Like I say, so especially if you're doing like a massive army, which I seem to have going at the moment, which stops me from doing stuff for my family. So I've got to focus on this. Hence why I've charged whatever. I'm not going to say what I've charged the lad, but what I've charged the lads. I've got to actually sit down and paint it. You know, there's all these things you've got to do. Also, don't try and copy someone else's like paint style. Because like I say, you've got your own paint style. I've had people messaging me saying, "Oh, I've seen this look on a model. I want you to do it for me." No, I might be able to do it, but I won't do it. You come to me because you like the way I paint, so it's just, for me, it's not worth trying to replicate someone else's paint style, because at the end of the day, you could paint it all up, send them it back, eat it around and go. That's not what I was after. Well, I've told you, I wouldn't do it that way. Yeah, I might not be painting myself in a good light here, but you know, I've got customers. They're very happy with what I do. You'll build your own set of customers up, and they'll come back to you time and time again. Yeah, so that's my little 2 pennies, my 2 cents on the matter. I hope it helps. Little waffle on. Yeah, I hope you get all the customers you can. Right guys, I'll see you all later. Don't forget to like, favourite, subscribe, dislike, leave comments down below. See you later.